Mike Jr., Mike Sr., and Steve. And we'll get open sprint guys to Marshall if they haven't already left. I think Jason and Jeremy both broke their cars and can't fix them, so yeah.
2 minutes to the start of the race. One minute to the start of the race.
Again, Bandit guys, you can start heading out.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, and we just need some marshals. I actually, since open sprint, I don't think we're going to be able to run that at all, so I'll actually get some slash guys to Marshall.
Mike Kraft Jr.
Mike Jr. is in this one. Mike
Steve
Sr. is in this
Crawford.
one. So neither of them, but everyone else, I should be able to get at least 2 of you out here. So like Robert, Tyler, Ian, Tom, Bob, I don't know, any 2 of you guys. And we should be dialed. Once again, I need some marshals out here. Slash guys, if you want to be able to run,
Sr.
it's in your best interest to come out here and marshal because there is probably rain on the way. Looks like I got Robert on the way. Thank you. All right, need another one. Come on, let's go. At this point, I'll take any volunteer marshal I can get. Trying to get this one going. All right, thank you. Me, Mike Jr. on the 1, Mike Sr. on the 2, Steve Crawford on the 3. Let's roll them off. Racing at turn 4. Go, go, go. Oh. All right, we're good. Go. Got Mike Jr. up front. Started at first and staying in first for now. Mike Sr. in the 2, Steve Crawford in the 3. 6-6 for Mike Jr., 6-9 for Mike Sr., and 7-0 for Steve Crawford. Ten laps down, 40 left to go. Mike Jr. that time by with a 6.666. Mike Sr. 2 seconds out in second place. Steve 3 seconds out in third place. And Mike Jr. resetting it again with a 6.51 the previous lap there. Mike Sr. is 6.76. And Steve still got that 7.0. 15 in, 35 to go. $25 in, 25 to go, halfway in. Mike Jr. up front with 3 seconds over Mike Sr. Mike Sr. 8.5 seconds over Steve. Their fast lap times are all about 2/10 apart from each other. Mike Jr. with a 6.51, Mike Sr. with a 6.73, and Steve with a 6.98. $15 laps left to go. 15 laps to go. Ten laps left to go. 10 to go. Mike Jr. with 3.7 now over Mike Sr. Oh, him having some trouble. So first place will be right behind him now, bringing their gap up to 6.3. Oh, leader blowing it a little bit. 5 laps left to go. White flag. Checkered flag.
Mike Kraft Jr.
You'll be done when he cross.
Mike Kraft Sr. done. All drivers are finished. Steve Crawford done.
All right, get 2 of them out here for this next race. 13-5 sprint. Jeremy, Josh, Mike, Eric, Sean, Bob, Scott, Aaron, and Chris. We got 5 more races to go, with them being probably about 5 minutes each.
Aaron Kennedy.
So,
Jeremy
I mean, we
Kathleen.
really need to get the time in
Eric
between
Schriever.
races down as much as possible to try
2
and
minutes
avoid
to the
rain
start of
coming
the
at
race.
about 9:30.
Scott Miller. Josh Goodlow. Bob Portwood.
So ideally, we need like probably a minute in between each race if we're gonna get these all done. So
Sean Jack.
I'm liking what I'm seeing now. Everyone's getting checked in pretty fast here.
Chris Skubal.
So I don't think we should have to worry too much. And I think we just need one more marshal out here. One more.
Mike Kraft Sr. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's get them lined up. Jeremy, Josh, Mike Sr., Eric, Sean, Bob, Scott, Aaron, and
45
Chris.
seconds to the start of the race.
Again, that's Jeremy, Josh, Mike Sr., Eric, Sean, Bob, Scott, Aaron, and Chris.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Roll them off. Go, go, go. Restart. Get back in your order there, and we'll be good to go. All right. Roll them off. Go, go, go. We got to go with that. Sorry, guys. That had a worse start. High out of 4, high out of 4. It's clear now. Watch 1, 1, 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Low, low, low. Jeremy up front, Eric in the 2, Bob 3, Mike Sr. 4, Sean 5, Josh 6, Chris 7, and Aaron 8. Eric does have fast lap of the race, though, with 6:03. He's 3 seconds back from Jeremy for the lead there. Oh, but Jeremy with trouble. He's going to drop some spots. We'll see where it puts him at. Actually just down a second, so still holding on to second place. Got Bob right behind him in third. So Eric with the green and black, yellow wheels. Got Jeremy right behind him on track, though, putting some pressure on. Jeremy did have his best lap of 6:06 previous lap before that one. $25 down, $25 to go, halfway in. Eric, Jeremy, Bob, Sean, Josh, Mike Sr., Chris, Aaron, and Scott. Got a good group there. Sean, Josh, and Mike Sr. battling for the 4th spot. And that's your 4, 5, and 6 drivers. Eric and Jeremy close for the lead. They're coming up on some lap traffic now. So the green and black is your leader. The orange and white is second. So try to give those guys some room. They're coming up on Mike Sr., Sean, all those guys. Oh, they tap together just a little bit. And Bob Porwood is in that battle now. He's entered the chat. Jeremy and Bob, 5/10 apart. Bob came up from the 6th spot, so he's had a good move up there. And then it's Josh running in the 4. He's 1.7 out. Sean 1.1 out in the 5. 0.8 out is Mike Sr. in the 6. And 15 out is Chris in the 7. Aaron and Scott were out early. 10 more laps to go. Eric and Jeremy close as ever. Jeremy gets around. By the line they go. Getting around Josh for a lap there. Or no, that wasn't. Oh, and then Eric gets caught up. So Jeremy now just smooth sailing to the end here. He's got 4 laps to go. But he does have some lap traffic ahead of him, so he might just kind of hang back and let it come to him here. White flag. Got coming around here, 3 and 4. Checkered flag for Jeremy. Everybody else keep going.
Done. Bob Portwood done. Chris Kubel done. Eric Shriver done.
All right.
Mike Kraft Sr.
Everybody's done. Everybody
Sean Jack
is done.
All drivers are finished. Josh Goodlow done.
Jeremy will take that one, but Bob on the last couple laps are getting up to the 2 spot. Eric 3, Sean 4, Josh 5, Mike Sr. 2nd, Chris 7, Aaron 8, and Scott 9. We'll get 2 of them out for the next one here. Race 3, Street Stock. Scott, Jason, Robert, Brandon, Josh, Mike, Arlen, and Michael.
Mike Kraft Jr. Brandon Shrout. Scott Simon. Arlen Simon. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Robert Summers, Michael Honeycutt, Jason McLaren on. Josh Goodlow.
All right, everybody's checked in. I see all 8 up on the stand there, so let's line them up. Scott 1, Jason 2, Robert 3, Brandon 4, Josh 5,
1
Mike
minute to the
6,
start of the race.
Arlen 7, and Michael 8. Yep. All right, roll them off. Racing at turn 4.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Go, go, go. Oh, Brandon, a little bit of trouble there, spinning out, coming out of 4. Scott up front. 6-5 starting us out there. But Jason reset it the fast side with a 6-5-1 early on here. And another one. Oh, watch it coming into 1, high into 1, high into 1. All right, clear. And Jason Mack getting down to a 6-4-8. And another 6-4-8. Trying to close that gap in between him and Scott as fast as possible here. By the line they come. 10 laps in, 40 left to go. Robert 2 seconds out in that 3 spot. 7/10 to Josh in the 4. 9/10 to Mike in the 5. 1 second to Brandon in the 6. And 3/10 to Arlen in the 7. It looks like Michael's out early. Turn 4 clear. Leaders just barely squeezing by, but made it work. Jason hot on the tail of Scott there, moving in about a car length just on that lap. They're coming up on Josh there. All right, worked out. Your leaders are Scott and Jason. Scott with that white, purple, gold. Jason with the white, blue, and green. Nose to tail there. Oh, and Jason with the move. Beautiful pass. Scott trying to retaliate. They got some fairly clean track around him, so this is a time they can battle. But Jason trying to run away, not giving Scott any kind of a chance. Oh, there's Scott. He's looking. 25 in, 25 to go, halfway. It's Jason, Scott, Robert, Josh, Brandon, Arlen, Mike, and Michael. Jason stretching it out to about a second lead over Scott now. That's about as far as they've been the whole race. Scott's got 7 seconds over Robert. Robert 6 seconds over Josh. Josh 2 seconds over Brandon. Brandon 1 second over Mike. And Mike 6 seconds over Arlen. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. SC Mod Light, you guys are up next. Be ready to go. Five to go. 5 to go. White flag. Jason on his last lap here, coming into 3. Out of turn 4. It's checkered flag now.
Jason McLaren on done.
Jason's done. Everyone else done
Scott
when he
Simon
crossed.
done. Arlen Simon done.
Scott finishing 1.1
Robert
back
Summers
in
done.
that 2.
Josh Goodlow done. Brandon Shrout done. All drivers are finished. Mike Kraft Jr. done.
All right, so Jason taking it. Scott 2, Robert 3, Josh 4, Brandon 5, Mike 6, Arlen 7, and Michael 8. Race 4, SC Mod Light start heading out. Sean, Steve, Josh, Drake, and Jim. Get 2 from the last race back out to Marshall, please.
Two minutes to the start of the race. Steve Crawford. Drake Gilbreth. One minute to the start of the race. Josh Goodlow. Jim Gilbreth. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Sean Jack.
All right, everybody's checked in. Let's line them up next time by. Sean, Steve, Josh, Drake, and Jim.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Sean, Steve, Josh, Drake, and Jim. All right. Roll them off. Racing in turn 4.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Go, go, go. All right, restart. All right. Go, go, go. I mean, he could have checked up, but whatever. Just because someone's not going fast enough doesn't mean you can just run into the back of them as hard as you want. Not trying to argue, but all right. Still got Sean up front, 1.3 over Jim. Jim 3 seconds over Steve, 1 second to Drake, 1 second to Josh. Jim is by there momentarily at the line, but Sean getting it right back. Here they come, crossing by. It's a close battle. And I think Steve missed a lap there. So it's Jim, Steve, Sean, Josh, and Drake. So we got Jim up front from the 5 spot, from worst to first. So looking good up there with the 6.6 is his fast lap, but that's he's been consistent enough to keep it up there. Steve looking at an outside line pass, but Jim blocking him out. Side by side. Oh, and Steve gets it wrong. They're all in there. And Josh actually going to charge on by. Up to the front. Jim to the 2, Sean to the 3, Steve to the 4 now. Steve on the inside of Sean. Sean to the inside of Steve. Just over the halfway mark. Still a lot to go. Josh with his personal best, 6.48 last time by. Sean does have hot lap of the race, though, is 6.39. Steve, I think, missing a lap there. Yep. I'll add him one. So Jim, Steve, and Sean all close for that second place spot. Josh going to be a bit further ahead. 2.5 ahead of Steve. And Steve hot lapping the race there with a 6.31. He's charging hard to try to get back up to that first place spot. Oh, Drake's car coming to a stop. Oh, trouble for your leader. Steve going to be right on him first and second. Oh, no. Steve with a mistake of his own there. Jim will get by for second. Steve down to third. Sean pretty close now in the 4 spot. So Sean will get back up to second there. Jim and Steve having their own issues. 3 laps to go. All right, checkered flag.
Josh Goodlow done. All drivers are
And
finished.
that was a 3-way
Sean
battle
Jack done.
coming by the line.
Steve Crawford done.
But Sean will take second. Steve will take
done.
third. Jim fourth. But they were all within about 2/10 of each other there at the end. Or not all of them, but 2, 3, and 4. All right, so that is all for SC Mod Light. Josh with the 1, Sean with the 2, Steve with the 3, Jim 4, and Drake 5. Slash main coming up now. Mike Kraft Jr., Robert Summers, Arlen Simon, Mike Sr., Tyler Baker, Ian Town,
Robert
Bob
Summers.
Porwood, and Tom Walker.
Arlen Simon. Tyler Baker. 2 minutes to the start of the race.
And I'm pretty sure this is going to be our last
Walker.
race of the night. Open sprint,
Mike
guys.
Kraft
I think
Jr.
all left, so this should be it. Last race.
Bob Portwood. Mike Kraft Sr. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, Ian crossing by the line. There we go.
Town.
All right, need another marshal. And while we're getting one out, let's line them up. Mike Jr.,
seconds to the start of the race.
Robert Summers, Arlen Simon, Mike Sr., Tyler Baker, Ian Towney, Bob Horwood, and Tom Walker. Looks like Scott's going to volunteer tribute here. Dangerous job here.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Yeah, exactly. All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Roll them off. Racing at turn 4.
15 seconds to the start
Go,
of the
go.
race.
Restart. All right, we're going with this start no matter what happens, so roll them off. Go, go, go. Mike Jr. up front, Robert Summers in the 2, Mike Sr. up to the 3, Tyler 4, Arlen 5, Bob 6, Ian 7, and Tom 8. So Mike Jr. up front, got some clean track ahead at the moment with a 6.42 hot lap of the race. Robert Summers going to be 1.6 out now with a 6.6 for his best lap. Mike Sr. in the 3, Tyler Baker in the 4, Arlen 5, Ian 6, Bob 7, and Tom 8. Robert and Mike Sr. having a good battle for that 2 spot. Coming down the back straightaway they go. Robert and the white and blue. Mike and the red and yellow. Number 4 car. High 1 and 2, high 1 and 2. That's clear. And Minecraft Senior now. Oh, he was around Robert, but Robert getting it back. Robert by the line. Mike Senior by the line. Tyler Baker's pretty close too. And that number 4 spot, 1.5 out. Tyler's got that darker red slash there. Just over the halfway mark. 23 laps left to go. Your leader coming up down the front straightaway, right behind Bob. Your closest battle out there is still going to be for second place. Robert and Mike Sr. They're 1 point apart last time by. Low on the back straight, low on the back. Top 3 cars still on the same lap at the moment. Robert and Mike Sr., that gap is closing up with 5 laps to go. Oh, and Robert gets turned sideways. Sideways and backwards there. Mike Sr. going by for the 2. 4 to go. Robert going to try to make a move here. He's pretty close, so he's got to try to find his way around. White flag, 1 more to go for Mike Jr. And 1 more to go for second and third here. But Robert's got
done.
nothing. Mike Sr. is going to hold on to the
done.
2.
Mike Kraft Sr.
Robert
done.
3. Arlen 4.
Robert Summers done. Tom
And everybody's
Walker
done. Everybody's done.
Arlen Simon done. All drivers are finished. Ian Town done.
All right, so Mike
Portwood
Jr.
done.
will take the win. Mike Sr. in the 2. Robert 3. Arlen 4. Tyler 5. Ian 6. Bob 7. And Tom 8. Yeah, so I don't think we got any open sprints left. Pretty sure they're all gone. So none of that will be happening. Hope you guys had a good time racing with us tonight. If you got a tab or entry fee, settle up before you go. And yeah, thank you for coming. See you next week.
2 minutes to the start of the race.